There you go, mate.
Yeah,
We're on.
2 claps. 2 claps
It's
it
your
is.
turn, buddy.
Episode 4.
Episode 4 with a little delay there again.
Yeah, how are we?
Good, mate. Having not a hard time breathing with all these plants around. I've got to say, mate, a lot of oxygen in the air.
Feeling refreshed.
I'm feeling
Feeling ready to take on the day.
I don't think anyone really understood that TikTok because it is a bit of an internal joke, isn't it?
Yeah, but you know, it is what it is.
It is a fact, though. Trees produce oxygen.
Bro, I don't know. I don't know if it's been just me, but lately it's been like asthma's been pretty bad.
Yeah, my chest has been.
Like hay fever and fucking. I just feel like I'm dying 24/7. I've just kind of come to terms with it. But
That's good, man. As long as you've come to terms with it, you're dying, then you're all good.
my mortality scares me. Anyway, the alcohol of the hour.
Alcohol of the hour.
So you've grabbed this. You've grabbed this one for us. And I believe it's called Great Uncle Kenny's Amazing Wakachangi Lager, and it says quite nice beer on the.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, any reasoning why you decided to get this one?
Purely because it says amazing Wakachangi lager. I've got absolutely no clue where it's from, what it tastes like, and the guy's fighting off a hamster with a
Sabertooth.
what are they called? The barbecue mate thing, Barbie mates?
Or I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
They're not a spatula. They got a specific name. I can't remember what they're called.
I think they're called Barbie mates.
Our brewer Colin says this could be a winner at the International Beer Awards. I'll be the fucking judge of that, mate. But anyway.
Yeah. Well, look, we'll crack it open. We'll give it a go. But man, what's been up? How's your week been?
It's been a good week actually, mate. I'm obviously flying out to work tomorrow.
Yep.
So we'll be filming a potty today and a potty tomorrow, I believe, before I go.
Yep. Probably a different setting to where we're at now.
Cheers, mate.
Cheers.
Give it a whirl. You know what?
That's
mate?
actually not that bad.
You know what, mate?
I'll be honest with you. Next time I go to Dan Murphy's, I'm going straight to the Wakachangi Amazing
like
Lager.
A bit of a Corona, maybe, or
a little bit more Heineken.
yeah,
I'd say.
I'm about to say Heineken.
Yeah.
It's lighter than a Corona, right? It actually
Yeah.
is going
It's
down
actually
pretty
not that
fucking
bad.
good.
Oh.
Wakachangi's lager.
There you go. There you have it.
But no, obviously flying offshore for work for a couple of weeks, mate. Bit of extra coin, so been a busy week.
Just getting prepared for that. Getting your affairs in order.
Yeah, getting the affairs in order, mate. Can't leave the business high and dry.
That's it.
Had Brady's birthday last night. Actually, Brady
Popped off.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if it was Brady's or Jake's, and I tried to look to see if it was Brady's birthday, and there was no indicator of it. So my bad, Brady. I'm going to message you after this and say
his
happy
birthday
birthday.
was on the Friday.
Well, happy birthday, Brady, for
But,
Friday. I'll send you a
yeah.
message as well.
I was playing golf with a couple of lads actually, and then Brady messaged me because originally they'd booked dinner and they didn't have a seat. And he messaged saying, "Do you want to come for dinner?" So I ended up leaving golf, going for dinner. I think I left you on scene the whole day because I just wasn't on my phone.
What's new? Just being ignored.
So yeah, went out for dinner. Went to Golden Boy.
Okay.
I think Connor picked it actually. It was not a bad restaurant. I fucked up.
What'd you do?
You see the story, my Instagram story?
I sort of did. You overdrew your own account?
No, I didn't overdraw, mate. But so first cocktail we got for the night, I went and bought, I think me, Brady, and I think Caitlin, a cocktail that she chose, and it had prosecco in it, which I didn't realize, and I fucking hate prosecco.
Oh.
So then I was like, "Oh, Brady, we'll get like old fashions," and he was like, "Yeah." So I got up to the counter. I'm like, "I'll get old fashions with the lime burners port cucks, please." $30 a shot that whiskey is. She goes, "Oh, there's 2 shots."
Oh, that's what the... Okay, I get it.
And I'm sitting there going, "Well, no fucking shit, mate. It's 2 drinks. Of course there's 2 shots." Taps my card, takes the old fashions back to the table, has a drink. And Brady's like, "How much they cost you, man?" $120 for 2 cocktails. 2 shots of whiskey in each cocktail. When I tell you, I was crying inside, mate.
That's fucked.
Yeah. $120.
Bro.
For 2 cocktails.
I bet you wasn't that good.
Would not pay it. Don't get me wrong, lime burners is a beautiful drink, but I'm not paying $122.
Yeah,
$120 for 2 cocktails.
You go fuck yourself at that stage.
Yeah,
I would,
that's
not,
fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, that's
mate.
not on.
But other than that, mate, then we headed to Market Grounds. And then
The
that
rest
was
is
the
history.
night, mate. How was your weekend been?
Mate,
We're filming this at
what time is it? It's 9:30.
Yeah, 9:30 on Sunday night.
just worked all week, and then Saturday was a bit chill. Went to go check out one of the different revos. It sucked dick, so I didn't go there in the end.
Did it suck dick?
You know what I think Revo does? I think they actually neglect. As soon as they open up a gym near like another gym that they already own, they just neglect that one. Skyward they neglected when they opened up Inaloo, and I think they neglected Myrie when they opened up O'Connor. So Myrie's kind of sucks. But anyway. And then today
we used
was
to travel a lot for gyms, eh? Remember, we used to go. Like, me, you, and Adam would go. Or even Tyler and stuff back in the day would travel distances just to go to gyms.
We should start doing that again.
I wouldn't mind it,
but when, you know?
Now we all work.
That's
like,
it.
Obviously, at that time, I think I was working FIFO.
Yeah.
I think you were working full time.
Still working the same job, but Adam was like had a more he had more weekdays off of his roster.
Yeah.
So anyway, point being, it sucked. And then today I was just out in the kart testing for the race weekend next weekend. So yeah, now we're here. Wasn't sure we were going to get time to do it, but we made time.
We fitted it in, mate, because obviously, we need got such a huge fan base.
Yeah, you know, the people got to keep them happy.
Yeah, you got to keep them happy, mate.
That's it. But other than that, we're here.
Yep.
And what's really been happening this week? I mean, bunch of F1 liveries.
I was going to say we had karting. You just talked about karting. I reckon we'll touch on because I know a lot of people that watch this podcast do not give a fuck.
But there might be like about three of you.
I know Jack would care.
Yeah.
There's a couple others actually.
Yeah.
That would care about the F1. So
but what liveries have been out? So there's the Haas livery, Red Bull.
Well, Red Bull was first, weren't they?
No, Haas was first.
Red Bull second.
Carbon copy. Red Bull pretty much a carbon copy as well.
Red Bull hasn't changed their livery
for years, forever. Because
so it's got Oracle on the side this year.
Just a new sponsor. And then you've got who came out? So Aston Martin, lovely looking car. Looks
very
sexy.
different compared to what Aston Martin and McLaren released their actual car. Whereas Haas, I believe, Red Bull...
and Red Bull just released a show car.
Yeah.
Aston Martin, because I think Haas stopped because they don't want to show any of Ferrari's secrets yet. And because Haas kind of copy what Ferrari do, they don't want to show off any like decisions with the front suspension or rear suspension. Yeah. So they just went with a model car. Same with Red Bull.
Yep.
And then Aston Martin and McLaren have two completely different cars
different
to each other.
philosophies on that one.
Yeah.
How weird does Aston's look? Such a boxy section.
Yeah. But they also have less
as McLaren,
a narrower back end
though,
because of that. And then McLaren's is like
Aston's is a bigger back end than McLaren's, if I'm not mistaken.
In the middle it is, and then
I swear that rear where it goes to the diffuser, I swear Aston's is thick. It's a thick boy.
They're both. Yeah, that's true. I can't remember completely, but I know that the front ends are different as well.
McLaren's gone for, I think, the pull rods
pull
this
rod
year,
front suspension, and the push rears.
Push rods. Is McLaren a push rear?
Yep. So it's polar opposites to everyone else. And then the word is Ferrari's going to come out with a pull rod front suspension as well. But like if it's just those two, then they either got it really wrong or really right.
And if they got it really right, mate, it's going to be a fucking
Daniel
great
Ricciardo.
season, right?
Yeah, let's go. But yeah, and the McLaren.
I did like the McLaren livery. How good was that blue? It was sexy, man. That was.
I feel like there should be a little bit more black in there, but
a little bit more black.
But I don't mind it. It does look good. And then I do like Aston Martin's livery as well.
Once you go black, you never go back.
That's it. Well, I mean, look, both good looking cars, and I think Williams is tomorrow.
I was gonna say who we got coming up next.
AlphaTauri is tomorrow, and then Williams the day after, and then a bunch more. Keen, can't wait.
Caesar's not far away, mate.
Oh, I'm getting excited.
Yeah,
so excited.
I'm over the moon. I was going to quickly cover it because I reckon there's going to be some people that are going to be wondering. I've been getting a lot of shit for apparently playing with my shoes the whole potty from one particular person. Been giving me a lot of shit.
But it's been spiraling out because there's been some randoms that you don't even know that I asked them what they thought of the podcast, and they're like, yeah, it's pretty good. The other guy likes to fidget a lot, and I'm like, yep, so I've heard. So I've never noticed. Whenever we were doing it, I never actually paid attention to you.
I've always liked to have my hands busy. So they went out anyway, and they bought me a squishy stress ball and a Rubik's Cube fidget spinner. Okay. And I've got to say, mate, it's doing the job. I haven't played with my shoes once, and I'm just sitting here flicking this around.
But now is that just not going to take their attention
Probably.
over to... Yeah.
They're probably watching this fluoro-coloured thing spin around behind this behemoth of a palm.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. Don't know where the plant's coming from, by the way.
I don't know where the fuck we keep finding them.
Forest, mate. Tarzan, this shit.
That's it. We're in severe amounts of debt because we keep buying these plants.
Bunnings, sponsor us.
We literally have taken the whole back section of Bunnings out.
Us. Yeah. What other than that, mate?
Speaking of friends, I had some people telling me that apparently paper, scissors, rock is not how you say it. Apparently, that's not how you say it.
On a podcast before.
It's not. So it's either rock, paper, scissors, or scissors, paper, rock is the one I heard. Who the fuck says
scissors, rock?
Yeah, who the fuck says scissors, paper, rock?
Who goes scissors, paper, rock?
Yeah, I know.
Take a pair of scissors and stab yourself in the eye.
Brandon, and Lachlan.
Well, Jack, Brandon, and
they can
Lachlan.
go fuck themselves.
Get a pair of scissors, stab yourself in the eye.
Yeah.
Get a rock and hit yourself over the head, and then strangle yourself with a piece of paper, mate. Because get the fuck out if you say scissors,
Yeah, no,
paper,
that's
rock.
just no.
That's
that
like
shit.
palmy, mate.
Yeah, if you say Palmer, go fuck yourself.
Palmer. Yeah.
Yeah, no.
I don't ever want to see you again if you ever say Palmer.
Yeah, it's
We're done.
literally no.
We're done. But yeah, mate. Look, I feel like the last podcast, I got this feedback that it was a general chat from us, and I guess it was because I actually hadn't talked to you at all that week.
I mean, to be honest, it's the same this week.
Yeah, but you know what? We're gonna endeavour to
Let's go into some more topics.
We're gonna talk about some topics, mate.
Yeah,
and I've actually got some good ones. I've had some feedback. I've had some not intervention. I've had some input from other people here and some help to give us some juicy topics.
We were supposed to put up a poll. Not a poll, a questionnaire to see what people wanted us to talk about. We completely forgot to do that.
Yeah, our bad. Oh, our bad. All right. I'm going to jump into it.
Go ahead. This beer just...
It's fucking good beer.
Fucking good, eh?
It's a good beer. Actually, before we will. But last night when I was out, right, it got me thinking. I seen a guy. So the people we were with, there was obviously some girls and all that crap there. And one of the girls headed off to the toilets, and I seen this older guy. He came around the back, and I seen him come around and just stand there and stare at her, and he looked really suspicious. And I'm looking at him going, nah, something's not right with this guy. I take it as my duty when I'm out to protect people, you know? Because you see girls, they have a bit too much to drink, and they're not really aware of what's going on. Anyway, she was walking to the toilet, and I seen this guy follow her through the crowd, and I looked at Brady, and I was like, I'm gonna go make sure she's all good. So followed through the crowd, went and stood on the stairs and just watched old mate to make sure he didn't try anything, because he looked like a shady bloke. Looked like the type of guy that carries some Ruthies around in his fucking wallet.
Yeah.
And I just took it upon myself, mate, to fucking be there, you know, just in case something happens. But then it got me thinking, how often does that happen to guys?
How do you mean?
Would you remember that one night we were out and it was me, you and Adam? Or was it just me and Adam? I can't remember.
What, when we were outside Rapture?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that girl came along.
Yeah.
And she had her hands down my shirt, in my pants, grabbing my ass, grabbing my dick, everything. And she was older. And we're we're laughing about it because we're pissed. What can we do about it?
Yeah.
And I don't think, obviously everyone thinks it's guys doing it to girls, but this was a girl doing it to a guy. And then she went and did it to Adam. And I sat back this morning, I think, when I was thinking about what happened last night. I was like, how often do guys get sexually assaulted out?
I think
obviously we're typically not going to say anything because we're guys and we kind of laugh it off, as girls too, I guess. But
I think it's I don't know. It's like a different ball game completely. And there's a very blurred line. But yeah, I think it's just from a safety inhibiting side of sexual assault, girls get it infinitely worse. Their safety is much more at risk with what they have to deal with.
Yeah, I agree.
But in terms of consistency and frequency between both, I've gone out plenty of times and been touched where I don't want to be touched. Yeah. It's just whoa, what are you doing, you know? But as soon as even if it was another guy that did it to me, it'd be a bigger issue. So yeah, I think it's different. It's but dude, there's some wild creeps out there in terms of guys. Just from
there is, man.
Anything that they think is okay is I don't understand the thought process of
There's always
people.
there's the creepy guys, and then you got to look out and there's the staunch cunts which stand there looking like, I don't know, they wear their fucking Ralph Lauren polo that's 2 sizes too small, cutting off the circulation instead of their fucking arms, and they stand there staring at every motherfucker. There's either the creepy guys or the staunch guys. Yeah. And I really don't have time for either of them.
Dude, nah, yeah.
Fuck the staunch guys.
Fuck them both.
Fuck them, yeah. Fuck creepy guys and fuck staunch guys.
Yeah, fuck.
Almost got rolled for my J's while I was out last night. I left Market Grounds to walk to court, got there, and then decided to walk back to Market Grounds. And when I left, I was with Kurt and Joseph. Yeah. And I left them, and as I was walking back, like 4 guys stood up and they're like, "We really like your shoes, man. What size are they?"
And you're like, my
And
size,
I'm
brother.
like, "Not your fucking size, mate." Just kept walking. I'm like, "Fuck, it's just not on, mate."
Yeah.
And speaking of staunch guys,
Yep.
gonna
I feel like I should know where you're going with this, but
I think you will.
Don't. Oh, just go on.
all right, gym,
Yes.
staunch guys at the gym.
I said, yep.
I'm gonna say, I'm not a small guy. We're not small. Like you can tell we lift. I think we said that before. But we're also not big. We're not huge in the grand scheme of things.
Yeah.
But there's always like I've just joined Empire Fitness, obviously, and I went there the
How's
other
that?
day. It's quiet compared to Revo.
Yeah.
So I signed up. Pretty cheap. It's like $16 a week. And I found out they're going to cap their members soon. So they've got a set member limit they want, and once they reach it, they're stopping. They're not going to take new members on. It's going to be 1 in, 1 out type shit, Like once they reach that member cutoff, yeah, they don't want it. They don't want to become that gym, that Perth that's overly busy and shit.
So it's going to be that sought after gym.
Yeah.
Okay.
So anyway, joined up, hit the session straight away there. It was fucking empty, but there was like three or 4 blokes just in a pack, like walking around, and they're just staring. And like I was moving weight. I think I was dumbbell pressing. I think I had the 52s going for some reps. So I was moving a bit of weight, man. I was pretty happy with it. I just see them back in the back of the gym, like staring between sets, kind of like eyeing me up. Meanwhile, man's a pressing, like I think incline barbell with like 10s on each side.
Oh,
not even in the same
absolute
league.
fucking
Not even in
units.
the same league.
Yeah.
And they're just staring, man. Just staunching. And it got me thinking, do you reckon there's such thing as do you reckon the guys have a subconscious, like, I've got to be better than him?
Yes.
Do ya?
I do it. I do it, man.
Do
If
ya?
someone's next to me at the bench, like, repping the same sort of weight that I am, I low-key will try to load up, like, a little bit more than them each set. I literally was going for deadlifts the other day, and I walk around between sets because, like, I don't like to sit down because I just feel like all of my adrenaline's just gone if I just stay seated.
Yeah.
But I'll walk up and down the squat racks. And low-key, I'm like, I wonder if anyone's lifting more than me. Because if they are, I'm like, well, I'm a fucking bitch. So then I go. And it's the case of everything. Like, someone's shoulder pressing. Like, I'll look at everyone, not judgmentally, but I'm like, oh, like, am I lifting more than this person? Am I not?
Yeah.
This mic is not staying still. Like, am I
it'll be
lifting
that-
more
it'll be that
or
one
less
there,
than
mate.
them? And I'll compare. So I think there is that sort of subconscious, like, comparison between people.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I think I'm in agreement, mate. Like, if I see, even there's a couple guys I know, and you know who I'm talking about when I say this. There's a couple people that I know that go to Revo, and it is my sole interest. If I'm in the gym and they are there, I'm lifting more than I typically lift just to say, pretty much, fuck you.
Mm-hmm.
You don't lift as much as me. Don't even try.
Yeah.
And it might sound real toxic and petty, but dead ass. You know the people I'm talking about here.
Yeah.
I think there's 2 or 3 of them. If they're in the gym, mate, I'm loading up.
Absolutely.
I'm going from doing reps on the bench at 100. I'm going 1 reps.
Mm-hmm.
Or if I've hit deads yesterday, mate, I'm loading the deadlift bar.
Doing
back up
deads again.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just like it's just part of it, that competitive spirit is what helps you grow anyway.
I feel like it's a toxic masculine trait, mate.
It is, but like Jen's like that as well with her sisters.
Yeah, okay.
And I think I feel like we're like that with each other as mates as well.
Yeah.
Toxic, maybe not, depending on how much you let it consume.
I don't think we're toxic, but we do have
Do
a
love
laugh
a bit
with
of
it.
competitiveness.
Adam gets real competitive with it, doesn't he?
Yeah.
He loves to get competitive.
Yeah.
He used to
And
be the strongest out of all of us, didn't he?
He's got his redemption arc coming up. He's got his...
Used to be.
Adam, I believe in you.
Yeah, we believe in you, mate. It's time for you
He
to
doesn't.
shine. It's time for you to
Yeah.
shine, mate. Actually, I got a phone call from them in that group today. It was fucking answered their group call video.
I saw that.
Yeah, it was Porto. And I was in
Ah.
I'm in the middle of the shopping centre, and it looked like Adam because he was holding a thing up, buzz cut hair. So I'm talking away, and I'm like, hang on a second, that's not fucking Adam.
Yeah, right.
That's just Porto.
Yeah, right.
So,
Why do you call? Just cause.
Yeah, absolutely no reason.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyway, speaking of, we'll stay on the gym topic.
Mm.
Sexual tension.
With anyone your age.
Anyone your age, similar age in the gym. Girls, obviously girls and guys, or if you're lesbian, I guess it'll be girls, or gays, guys. But Do you think it's a thing? Because I think sexual tension is a thing. But I want to know if it's universally felt. Like, do you reckon if I'm feeling it, or I feel like, okay, like this is I feel like the sexual tension here. Do you reckon she's feeling the same thing?
I don't know. I think it really is the same. It's the same thing like shopping centers and stuff. I reckon it's only a thing if like
It's a good beer.
everyone. It's fucking phenomenal.
It's a good
I
beer.
do rate it.
Yeah.
If everyone around you is like older,
Yep.
and you're like one of the only two people that are around the same age, or you're both like pretty fit, or whatever it is, in whatever scenario, I think there's a little bit of sexual tension going on.
Yeah.
But you know, if you're looking too much, then is it sexual tension, or are you just a creep?
Yeah, well, that's my point.
Mm.
Like, not saying this has happened to me, but... Well, it has.
Yeah. Why forget it? Yeah.
But, yeah, I just wanted to see if that was a thing, mate. Sexual tension. Because, like, as you say, if anyone your age, so... I went and seen a physio not long ago. I can't
Shout out
remember
to
when.
Mickey's physio. I don't know what he's about to say, but shout out to Mickey's physio.
Absolutely nothing, mate.
Oh.
My physio's an older guy.
Okay.
Chris, he's the owner.
Well,
But there's a couple, like,
young.
younger girls and stuff there. Yeah, it was immense sexual tension between me and Chris.
Yeah, right.
He's about a 40-year-old male. And I tell you, mate, me and him in that room by
You'd
ourselves.
climb that tree.
Oh, dude, I would climb that table and mount.
Fuck.
Yeah, I'd be doing the downwards dog stretch as he came in.
That's hot.
But there's like a heap of younger girls and guys, physios there. Just got me thinking, if I was going to see one of those girls,
It'd be hard.
I just feel like it would have to be there because they're like my age.
It's always like same with like if you're going into surgery or you've just had surgery or whatever it is, and you're stripping down, and then there's like a nurse that's the same age as you. It just feels different to if it was like a 50-year-old woman
100%.
that you were stripping in front of, because it's just like,
Yeah.
I don't know. There's just the age. I don't know what it is, but I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just got me thinking. I was like, even if, like, you don't want, they obviously don't want it to be because it's professional, but I just feel like you can't help it not have sexual tension when you're the same age as me and you're my physio and I'm getting a back massage from you. This, like, obviously, between me and Chris there's obviously sexual tension, but
Yeah, but
hopefully Chris doesn't watch this because if you are, mate, like, joke.
that's general attraction that he's speaking. Like, it's
Yeah.
coming from a general place.
Yeah.
Hit him up. He's single.
Yeah, 04. No, I'm not going to drop my phone number on the podcast.
Yeah,
It'll
probably
be
not.
blowing up.
Yeah. But, no, man, I agree. I think in the gym it's a little bit hard to gauge, but, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Do you have any topics you want to talk about? You want
Mate, I have
you want me to
had...
run with it?
Yeah, look, honestly, you take the lead on this one, bro. I've had a clusterfuck of a week where I've just completely forgotten everything.
All right, I got a bit of a funny one, all right? Things guys shouldn't say in a sexual tense, in like a hookup, or if you're trying to get a girl to come back to yours, or you're trying to initiate the hookup. Things you shouldn't say.
Things you shouldn't say.
/ do. And I'll open it with a story that one of them told me straight off the bat. It's fucking hilarious.
And I'll tell you something I've done afterwards that you probably should never do as a man.
Oh, go. All right.
You
So
go first.
apparently she was at this house with one of her other friends. She'd gone there and her friend was hooking up with one of the guys, and then the guy's mate was there, and so was his girl. And anyway, her friend and the guy were off, doing what they're doing. And the other one was like, "Oh, I'm going to leave now." And the guy's like, "Oh, why don't you leave? Why don't you, like, come stay in my bed?" And she's like, "Nah, I really don't want to. I'm not really interested. I'm going to leave now." And he was, obviously pushy, like, "Oh, no, why don't you just stay here? Like, you can stay in my bed." Anyway, he walks her out to the garage. And as she's leaving, just turns around and he goes, "I really want to eat your pussy."
Oh, my God. Bro. Take the L, man. Just fucking...
Who's saying that?
Bro, read the room.
Yeah,
Like...
legit. And, yeah. And she's like, "Oh, what?" And he's like, "I'm really good at eating pussy. I really just want to eat your pussy." Like, bro, take the L, my guy.
Yeah.
If someone's rejected you multiple times and goes, "Nah, I'm not feeling it. I'm going home," the way to get her to stay back is to not say, "I want to eat your pussy."
Yeah, just fucking
It's
give
not
up.
working, mate.
Just give up.
You want like that's you, buddy's
That's-
down bad, bro.
yeah.
He's down bad.
Bro.
Yeah,
Fuck, man.
imagine that, eh? Imagine.
Yeah, nah. Definitely not.
Imagine.
one thing you shouldn't do.
Is this coming from what?
We'll just turn the lights on, look at them, and then turn the light back off again. Don't do that. Despite what you had in your head as your plan, don't do that.
Did you do that?
Moving on to any other option, any other ones that
That's because, like, how's she going to take that?
Yeah, well, I didn't mean it like that.
But she's obviously thinking that you turned the lights on, looked at them, and were like, nope, they're staying off.
Yeah. Don't do that.
Oh, no.
What else?
What else? I've got another one from her, but, like, actually, the other one's just a bad hookup story. But they also mentioned about...
Yeah, well, if you've got bad hookup stories, let us know. Because I'd be
they're
interested.
hilarious.
Yeah, they are always
Absolutely
amazing. So if you have any fucked up stories, and we'll just leave them anonymous if you want, tell us.
Yeah.
Because I'd be interested to know.
100%. I'll go on to the next one. She said, this is just a bad story. Yeah. So I believe, I think it was one of their friends, was hooking up. I don't know if they want this. I'm obviously going to mention names. I don't even know if they want this talked about, but I was told in conversation, I think they know it's going to end up on the potty.
Yeah.
So she was over this guy's house, I think. I think she was giving him head. It was getting heated. They were hooking up. And then she was down giving him head. And then she was like, oh, I'm on my period, so we can't fuck. And simultaneously, he just grabbed her, flipped her over, and was like, let me eat your ass then.
Oh, my God, bro. There's a time and a place, bro. Like,
I don't know what to say, man.
I feel like there's stats between that, you know?
Yeah. I'm on my period.
Oh, okay.
Let me eat your ass then.
That's fine. How do you feel about this? Not...
Yeah. Oh, that's fine. Like, I don't even know if still weird if you're like, oh, I'm on my period, we can't fuck. Oh,
yeah, usually that's a good indicator.
Can I eat your ass then?
Yeah.
It's still weird.
Yeah, nah.
Can I put it in your ass then? I don't know, mate. I just don't know if you are, like... I don't know how I'd feel about it.
I feel like that's something for her to suggest.
Putting it in her ass?
Just like...
Sorry.
I don't think that's the guy's decision at that stage. Yeah, nah.
Do you ask or you just put it in her ass?
No, you definitely ask. I think it's pretty hard to just slip it in. Yeah, I don't think you can.
Unless you're just absolutely going ham. You just slip.
Would have to cause some
balls deep.
Serious pain. Yeah.
Unless you're lubed up to fuck.
Yeah. You could, yeah, I suppose so, but it's pretty difficult.
How do you ask if they want lube during sex, do you reckon? Do you reckon that's an awkward question to ask someone?
I think it depends.
Yeah, okay.
Like, have you never had to ask the question? Just be like, how do you feel about adding some lube?
have, but if you're really comfortable with the person, it shouldn't be a problem. But
yeah,
if you're just
but if it's like a first
initial
time,
hookup, and that's your first hookup, how do you tell the person, like, yo, you're not wet enough, we need lube? Or do you just say, hey,
you
like,
just get it?
Yeah, would you just like, hey, do you have any lube by chance?
Yeah.
Because it's not a bad thing. Like, there's that many different factors and variables that, like, sometimes...
Dude, a fan on can just dry that shit up.
They haven't had enough water that day?
Yeah, literally. So I think, like, just grab it. Unless you're over someone's house and at that stage, like, and it's the first hookup.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm thinking.
If that's the case, do you have any sort of, like, lube or anything? Maybe.
I was about to say that.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah. No, I think you just ask them the question. Just say, do you want any lube? And if they're like, nah, then do a better job of going down on them, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. Spit, I guess.
Yeah, spit. If you spit too much, your mouth goes dry.
Yeah.
There's only so much spit you got.
You feel like a half-sucked fucking mango at that stage. It's ridiculous.
What, cunt?
Yeah, it's brutal. It's brutal.
Fucking hell.
Yeah. What else would be a bad thing to say during...
Yeah, I'm actually trying to think from like a what about a girl's point?
Yeah.
I feel like girls
sometimes, even being called daddy, right? When it doesn't sound like the girl wants to say it, it's really a turn off.
It's bad.
And it's like, not even like I won't tell someone to call me that because it doesn't do anything for or against me. Yeah. But like if they'll say it and it's like it doesn't even sound, I don't know, it just, some people it just doesn't sound good. Yeah, it doesn't sound good coming from them.
Same as like a lot of dirty talk in general though.
Yeah, dude, like
Like, I'd like to be a bit vocal. Like, don't get me wrong, mate. I think being vocal's important. Not just like words, but I'm talking like moaning or sounds. Like, if there's silence or the girl's not doing nothing, or even the guy, that's fucking weird.
It is. I think as well when it comes to dirty talk, once again it depends on who and what you're saying. Because sometimes I just imagine that scene from the movie when that guy's talking to like the mirror and he's like, "Hey, you want some of this dick?" And he's like, so fucking cringy. While we're both yawning out here, man.
Yeah,
it's a long night.
It's been a big day.
Yeah, when they're like talking and it just sounds like it just shouldn't be coming out of their mouth.
Yeah, I get what you're saying with the daddy. Though, that's the thing, eh?
Yeah.
If it's forced and you don't like,
there's very like.
I'm gonna be honest. That last mouthful gave me taste of cigarette.
Yeah. Well, I'm sorry to hear.
Yeah.
If you're trying to say puppy, same thing. You know, like
puppy.
We ain't in.
Fuck that.
We ain't in
if
America.
Someone's calling me puppy. If I'm going
Latino,
to town,
Latino.
If I'm going to town, bro, and someone calls me puppy, I'm packing my shit up and leaving.
Yeah.
Get that out of here.
Yeah.
Do not ever call me puppy. Ever. That is the worst thing ever.
I just don't think it would sound right.
Nah. Fuck me, puppy. What if they fuck up? Fuck me,
hey,
papa.
Puppy. Papa.
Puppy, man,
Pop. Starts calling you Pop.
Fuck me, pops.
What else could a guy say though? I guess same thing with guys trying to say mummy.
I feel like you're pretty safe bet is like good girl.
Good girl.
Like you're a good girl, or you feel so good. All that type of shit. Some girls obviously like to be degraded. That might be
Some
their
girls
kink.
like to be praised.
Praised, yep. But like degradation's it's a pretty small line, bro.
Degradation is like
if you sleeping with if you sleeping with a girl you've just slept with and you call her like a fucking, I don't know.
Dude, sometimes I'm like, am I just hurting their feelings?
Yeah. It's the same with like some girls like to be slapped hell hard.
Bro,
that's tough to gauge.
You gotta know your own,
slapping.
dude. Like,
this is all like from conversations I've had with people, from people that have been in the single scene a long time that have told me their hookup stories, and I'm like, bro,
how do you draw the line of like how hard you slap him?
Yeah,
because I'm not trying to catch a case.
Yeah, that's the thing. Can't say I've ever had the problem, but like I've talked to a couple of people that have like, this girl wanted me to keep slapping her harder.
Yeah, I've heard a few stories,
and I'm like,
I wouldn't know what to do in that situation.
No. And obviously the whole daddy thing.
The daddy thing is like, as I said, it doesn't
came
really.
From someone I was talking to.
Yeah.
Yep.
It doesn't really. I think as soon as a guy has to ask to say it, it's not gonna sound good.
Yeah.
Because
the girl obviously doesn't want to say it.
Yeah. If she wanted to, she would.
Yeah.
Just like with everything.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think there's much else really that's off the top of my head other than just like, you know, real fucked up shit, but obviously that's going to be the wrong thing
There's
to
some
say.
pretty extreme kinks out there, bro. Pretty extreme.
Like, piss on me. Don't do that.
Yeah, fuck. Who's pissing? Who likes to get pissed on?
I'm not trying to be fucking smelling like urine.
Nah. I'm all for like yeah, I'm not going to go into detail about the kinks I have, but
you're all for them, and that's what matters.
Yeah, I'm...
Look, there's some taboo but normal kinks, and then there's some taboo kinks that are just like...
I don't think I'm anything crazy, bro. I like to keep it a bit...
like to be...
little spicy.
Yeah, a little bit spicy, but...
Yeah, I like to keep it interesting. I don't like vanilla.
Yeah, but... dude, pissing on someone...
Nah, no, I can't do the pissing thing. That's fucked.
Yeah, nah, definitely not. Could not. That could never be me.
No.
Fuck that.
But, what are some bad things that you reckon? Like, we're talking about, obviously, the sex stories or what not to say. I feel like a general rule of thumb is if you're sleeping with a guy, say from a girl's point of view, you're sleeping with a guy, the girl starts talking about her previous experiences or comparing you to her other hookups.
That's already like a...
that's pretty bad.
Yeah.
Like, if
bit of a red flag.
Yeah, like if you... like, fair enough if you're having a laugh about it and you're talking about that shit.
Unless it's like something like a funny story, right?
Yeah.
Like, if you're like, oh, this one time, you know, me and my ex were trying this thing and we've, I don't know, fell off a fucking wall. I don't know.
Or my ex used to do this or this one. Like, I don't care about that. And, like, obviously, I sent those voice messages in the chat to you and Adam the other day about
Yeah.
particular incident.
Mm.
And, you know, I feel like everyone's going to have a history, mate, now. We're not, like, young, you know. We're not dating someone in high school and, like, losing our virginity. We're when sleeping with women, it's people that have had previous relationships and previous relationships and previous hookups. And no matter what, you know.
I think it's literally, like, if I didn't ask, don't tell me.
Yeah.
Like, and I'm the same with someone about, like, me. Like,
Yeah.
I wouldn't, unless they ask, I'm not going to say anything. And
that goes for body counts.
It goes for everything.
Yeah. I don't really want to know how many people you've slept with.
I really don't.
Don't particularly care.
If I'm seeing you, I don't want to know how many people you slept with. I just want to know that I'm the only one. Like now. You know?
How soon do you reckon you ask that question?
A month.
Like if you're talking.
If you're seeing each other for a few, like I'd say, first 2 weeks is like, yep, you're just kind of feeling each other out. And then after about a month, I reckon, if you've gone on actual dates as well.
Do you just bring the question up and just be like, yo, like...
I think...
typically, I think there was that stigma that was girls are always like, what are we? I don't think you want to ask that question.
Well, the way we had the conversation with, like, me and my girlfriend was kind of, like, simultaneous.
Yeah.
But it was more or less just like, where are we heading? And, you know... I'm pretty sure, because she wanted, I brought it up saying, you know, I'm not seeing anyone else. So I think that's like the way, if you want to bring it up, you just say, oh yeah, like, I guess.
Yeah, you come out and ask.
By the way, like, I've kind of dropped everyone. I don't know if you're the same, but I've sort of dropped everyone.
Yeah.
If like, this is where we want to go. But it's a bit of a hard one, but I'd say a month. A month is a good kind of like feeler.
Obviously depends. Like if you're talking a month and you've seen each other twice, then obviously that's not
different story.
That's not a thing. But yeah.
But if it's been like a month and you're regularly seeing each other, maybe like a couple of times a week.
Yeah.
I think it's, you know, you're getting pretty serious.
It's an interesting age at our demographic, the culture these days, where I feel like back in the day, you would get to know someone and then you would sleep with them, or that's when you progress. These days, the typical way people do it is they fuck and then they decide if they want to get to know the person.
Yeah.
It's a confusing dynamic. I've got that. So the top point actually is hookup versus relo.
What's the preference?
No, not what's the preference, man. But like I've heard this conversation being had multiple times where it's like, oh, if you fuck on the first date, she's not relationship material. And it's kind of like, I get it because she's probably done that to a lot of other people. But if you really click with them, then I don't think it should be a problem.
What's the issue? Like, you both have needs as well.
Yeah.
So, you know, you've gotten to know them as a person and you've also got to know them intimately. And then...
Depends though. I'm talking about like you go out to a club, meet them at...
Oh, well, if you go out to a club and you meet them on a dance
floor,
floor...
fuck them that one night.
There might be 1 in 10 girls, if that, or 1 in 10 guys, if that you know, meet at a club, you take home, you wake up in the morning, turns out they're actually a good person and you can actually click with them.
Yeah.
The other 9 out of 10 times it's like, your Uber's here.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But like, let's say you know, even if you match on Tinder, let's say you go on a date first, and you get to know each other, and then by the end of the night you're like, yeah, like, want to come over? Yeah, no worries, whatever. However the conversation goes down, you sleep with each other. You've already gotten to know each other. You've gotten past that awkward, like, talking stage. You've slept with each other. From there, it's like, well, you know, you could still go and see them and end up, you know, being together. I don't think it necessarily means you can't, you know, they're not wifey or dating material. Yeah. In saying that, obviously, there's always that sort of, for both genders, you want what you can't have. So, you know, making them wait per se makes you want them more. But at the end of the day, now where there's like a generation of both confident men and women where they know what they want, some of them won't wait. And that's fine for both parties because you then know that they're not the right person anyway. But yeah, it's an interesting one.
Yeah. It's weird because I feel like back in the day, I think me and Adam had this conversation, and you and Adam actually, but yeah. Like, I think back in the day, you typically used to go on dates, get to know them, and then you'd move to the intimate side. Now, yeah, people just fuck, and then they're like, oh, you're kind of cool, I guess. Or the sex is that good that you're just like, nah, I'm going to stay with them. And in which that case, I think that's pretty bad. The sex is that good, you stay with them, but there's no chemistry or connection. It's going to fail. It's destined to fail. You're fucking fighting a losing battle.
There's going to be something
You're
that...
bailing out the sinking ship. Just stop. If you're trying to make it work just because the sex is good, just fucking... It's time to move on. You're not 12.
I think you need a better life.
Actually, I hope you're not 12 because that would be illegal. But
yeah, I think you need to live a better life where, like, sex doesn't have that much of a part of your life, if that makes sense. Like...
Just vibe with the person.
Well, yeah, if your percentage of experiences that you have with each other and sex is like the biggest one.
Sex is great though.
It is. Don't get me wrong. It's amazing.
It's like,
but like, you know, at the end of the day, you're going to fucking go old and you're going to be less attracted to each other. And there's going to be times where you probably don't have sex like as often because you're going through that stage. And is that all of a sudden when you're like, yep, we're calling it quits? Or is that time when you like work through that shit, or you know, you genuinely get along with each other, so the time that you spend with each other is fucking better quality anyway.
Relationship.
I don't even know why I'm giving this
relationship
advice.
podcast.
Yeah, you know, fuck that shit. We're branching out of this.
Nah, we're fucking doing everything. F1, creepy guys in the clubs.
Yep, I'll teach you how to run a go-kart if you need.
Yeah, go-karting, and now we're being relationship sex counselors.
Yeah. Don't take my advice, by the way. I'm not.
This is all just
therapist. This is all me thinking out loud.
Yeah, and conversations we've had with people.
Yeah.
And a lot of these people, actually all these people have absolutely no experience in this either.
Yeah, just people who know better, apparently.
Yeah. There's always one or two of them, mate.
Yeah.
That's how life fucking goes, you know? But, no, it was just an interesting question that I've
it's just
often wondered in my head.
I think as well, you know, like, we're at an age where I think people are scared in a way of commitment because they're looking at the relationship as, well, am I going to marry them? And it's really fucking hard to think long term.
Yeah, I don't like thinking long term.
It's really hard.
I just like thinking about the now. I just don't see the point of like worrying about too much things. I'm more like, I'm chill with just...
My life at the moment, will this person add value to it? Yes or no?
Yeah, if they add value and I like your company, I'm all for keeping it and just seeing what happens, you know?
Yeah.
If I don't like your company and I don't value it, you're probably going to get...
And as I touched on, I don't know if we touched on it or not, to be honest, but like with people on Instagram and Facebook, just people who genuinely like, I might be friends with them, but them posting and everything like that is just draining to look at. So I just delete them.
Yeah.
I don't care if I've been friends with them for 6 years through school.
Yeah. I really want to delete my social media, eh?
I can't because of work, but I want to.
Obviously, we got the potty now. It's a bit hard.
Well, yeah, that too, I suppose.
Yeah. But yeah, we can't really. But like, so over social media, bro. I think like, I was thinking the other day, I think a great relationship would just be like, not on social media. Like either one of us.
Mm.
Well, actually, not necessarily that, because I don't really care what you do. But it's more like, I personally want to get off like Snapchat and all that crap.
Yeah.
Just have like Facebook Messenger, maybe the IG page. Obviously, you need to have the IG pages, so that is a big thing. But like, yeah, I kind of want to get off it. Even TikTok, man. Like, I waste a lot of time on TikTok.
Bro, I'll be sitting there ready to go to bed, and then it's 9 o'clock. I'm like, yep, I'm going to get a good sleep. You know, I scroll through 3 videos, and it's fucking 3 a.m. Yep. And I'm like, well, shit, I got to wake up in an hour.
Yeah.
And I blink, and my alarm's going off, and then I just take my life.
Yeah. I'm not even watching good TikTok videos.
No, literally, half the time, it's shit that comes up with 1 like, and it's like, bro, why are you showing this to me?
Bro, you know what I'm watching?
What?
You know those bullshit scripted stories where it's like, homeless man gets taught lesson by billionaire.
Oh my god, the Dhar man shit, bro.
I deadass will watch the whole 10-part series on TikTok and take a half an hour.
I don't even enjoy it.
No, it is the
but
worst
the little part of my brain that wants to see something finished,
see something
I have to
good
watch
happen.
it.
Yeah.
I have to watch it.
And I'll click on their page and all of a sudden I'm watching part 1 to 12.
And it's like, you know, snobby brat at a nightclub gets shown up by the nightclub owner, but she doesn't know it's the nightclub owner.
Homeless man's life changed after billionaire, surprises him. And
CEO learns that treating everyone equally, you know, is the right thing to do. And the janitor shows him up because he actually owns the fucking company. I'm like, we know where this is going.
Yeah,
and I still have to watch it.
It's fucked. I'll spend a good 30, 40 minutes on a series watching that. And
or that point of view girl who's always like, point of view, you see the cute guy at like the fucking wedding function or something.
Yeah.
And I don't even enjoy any second of it, but I still watch the whole thing.
but I'll still watch it.
Yeah.
Like, I waste a lot of time on TikTok.
Yeah.
A lot, man.
But then there's like, 1 in 5 videos that are just retardedly funny. And I just...
Yeah, my For You page is fucked.
Dude, my For You page is the most polarizing thing ever. There'll be like freaking a gorilla just jumping up and down, and then the next one's like a weightlifting video, and then the next one is just Lord Farquaad with the letter E, just deep fried, and that's it. And I'm just like,
Yeah.
they're all funny to me.
It's fucked.
Yeah.
We have a fucked up... Me and you have a fucked up sense of humour, though.
Yeah.
Remember that video that got shared around a lot long ago of a piece of bread just falling flat on the
Yeah,
table?
that's the funniest thing
Hilarious.
ever. It's
Hilarious.
So good. Yeah.
Like, funny as fuck. But, yeah, I feel like a lot of my time's wasted on TikTok, and I feel like I could be doing a lot more. I don't know.
I feel like there'd be this release if I
Yeah,
delete
but then-
TikTok.
But then it's also, like, a bit of a hack as far as growing, like, the podcast goes and all that shit. You get a couple of videos that go, like, our first video that we got up.
Wait, yeah, I was trying to find that video so I could repost it, and I can't. So I might see if you've got it.
I don't know if we should, man, because
I
I don't
think it
want to
was
take
just
the
someone
chance of
salty.
getting... Yeah, I just don't know. We're obviously going to... This podcast is going to have a lot of sexual topics that we're going to end up clipping and put on there, because I feel like sex needs to become normalized, like the conversations.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think it needs to be so hard to talk about, especially between like men and women. Like, if you're going to have a hookup with someone, you should be able to be comfortable and tell them what you want, what you like, and what doesn't work for you. Like,
Why stop yourself from enjoying the sexual experience is what I want to know. When people have issues telling people what they like,
yeah,
why are you stopping yourself from enjoying it?
yeah. Like, what are you getting out of it?
Like,
you're getting literally nothing. You're gonna
For a girl, why are you making the guy go on this fucking treasure hunt to find your G spots and just everything that makes you... Why? Why are you making this guy go on a journey to try and find what makes you feel good?
Yeah, like, just
when
tell
you
the
just
guy, like,
help him.
Yeah, like,
And
put
for
your
a
hand
guy,
here, or
if a girl's...
rub me like that,
Yeah, and if a girl's not doing what you like, tell her.
or I don't like this. Yeah, like, just fucking...
And if you have a pride or an ego issue with being told that you're doing the wrong thing,
yeah,
then,
suck a dick.
go have a look at your own, look
Suck
at
a
yourself. Go just...
Not
But,
there's
but
anything
don't do
wrong
it
with that.
wrong because you'll get told,
Because you'll get told.
go suck a dick. But yeah.
It just should be something that you can talk about, mate. I feel like if you want to have a good hookup, I don't know if it's hard to talk about the first time, maybe a little bit awkward, but just be like, nah.
Just do that during foreplay. Tell
Okay.
him, talk to him, be like, so what do you like? Like what makes you feel good?
Yeah.
Say that during foreplay.
Foreplay or just hooking up? Because, like, I'm going to be honest, man, I don't know you're having that conversation when...
You just like getting throated and you're just like, she's trying to answer your questions. No, I
do you
mean,
like?
as you're progressing
Yeah,
into
yeah.
that, unless you're just a no foreplay run and gun guy, then first
I
of
don't know how
all,
the fuck that works.
you're
You just
ramming
put
your
it
shit
in
into
dry
a
and hope
wall.
that it goes all right. That's fucked.
Get a bit of carpet burn on you.
Yeah. It would hurt for us because we're part of the no hoods.
Yeah.
The
Yeah. We don't
no hoodie
we don't
movement.
roll with no hoods.
No hoods.
That's it. It
Now
would
it's-
hurt.
Now it's known information.
Yeah.
That was a painful time in my life.
It was.
Do you remember, after I got circumcised, you have to have salt water baths?
Yes.
So they, obviously cut all this. This is
Oh.
we're going to get,
We could just leave it at that.
yeah. but,
Saltwater baths.
yeah.
Pain.
Like, straight after it, day
Yeah.
after surgery, you've got a fresh cut
Dude,
all
I'm
the way around your
fucking
dick.
Cringing.
And then you've got to go sit in a salt water bath for 10 minutes.
It's like when you go run and if you're sprinting on the fucking road and you decide, I'm going to do a power slide on my knees. You cut that shit open.
Yeah.
Your dad's like, let's put some vinegar on it, son.
Give it a Dettol wash.
Get a bit of Dettol.
Yeah.
Fuck.
That was pain.
Yeah.
That was pain.
But we roll with no hoods.
I
Our
still-
shit's clean.
Yeah. That's the only way to do it, mate. I just feel like
Looks
if
better.
if you have the hood, I'm gonna.
If
you're
you
wearing a hoodie,
you've got the end of a fucking Frankfurt sausage, like a little Twizzler at the end, bro. You're fucking doing something wrong.
like a little redskin.
You got that fucking...
Get
oh,
out of
mate.
here, bro.
You have to twist that shit to unlock it.
You're looking like a Frankfurt that's slightly
Pull
overdone,
that
where the
shit
skin
back.
starts to peel
Yep.
back, like
Oh,
a sausage on the
God.
barbecue that
No
opens up.
shit.
Fuck it, man. It's disgusting.
Nah.
Not body shaming though.
Yeah, not body shaming.
But if you're not circumcised, mate, go get circumcised.
Get cut
Get cut.
or stay cut. I don't know.
No, get cut.
That's it. Just get
Yeah.
cut.
It's just I can't say I look back. I got it done when I was young. I didn't even
same.
choose. I had to.
Yeah.
But like,
I was actually forced.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think I had a medical reason why I needed to get it done.
Yeah.
But
Same.
yeah, I don't regret
Dad
it
just
at all.
held me down and bit it off.
It's kind of hot though.
It is.
Oh, Marty.
Yeah, got to do what you got to do.
But it's the only way forward, mate.
Yeah.
Just cleaner.
It is.
No risk of that. Guys not washing their dicks when you're chilling like that.
That's it. Ain't no mozzarella dick over here.
Oh, my boy.
Nah.
Oh, my boy. Yeah.
Yeah, fucking hell.
But, nah, mate. Other than that, this has been a bit of a
weird one.
This has been a sex podcast. I knew it was going to be that after
Yeah.
like what the conversations I had the last couple of days and like the points I've got. I was like, this will be the podcast that there's going to be that many clips from, and I feel like it's going to be more maybe a girls' podcast to listen to. I don't know.
I think it is. I
mean, we still talked about definitely.
I think what's gonna help is next time we're gonna put out a poll. We said we're gonna do this. We'll put out some questions and we'll see what you guys want to hear about. Or as I said, if you guys have stories, because I'd like to hear it, and we can read them out on the potty. You know, go into as much detail as you want. Send a voice message or a big paragraph, and we'll actually
we'll probably record.
We'll read it out.
We'll actually probably play it. Actually, this recorder, I've got the Bluetooth thing at home. You can plug it in and connect your phone, and you can directly put sound through the recorder.
Pretty good.
And you can put that on, obviously.
Right.
Put it in Adobe
I'm keen
to edit. So we can do that.
Oh, wait, before you tell me how long we've been going for, let me guess. 47 minutes.
51 minutes.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
Yeah, not bad.
But, I don't know, mate. I reckon that's not a bad length. I feel a lot of people have told me that 50 minutes is too long, an hour is too long. I disagree.
Dude, I think 40 is like a minimum for podcasts. 30 minutes at that stage is just a long YouTube video.
Yeah. Yeah, okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like 30 minutes is just sort of like, well, apparently 30 minutes is a podcast length according to the fucking camera we got. But
we need to see if we can return that camera.
Yeah, we're running.
I'm actually a little bit nervous we're not going to be able to.
We're running out of time
because they don't have to, and we've opened the packaging and used it, and I know that they want to be dicks. They're going to say nah. And then
but we're also buying something more expensive.
Yeah.
If we return it.
Yeah.
So surely they. Whatever.
Otherwise, we'll just end up buying another one, and then we'll
just
either keep this one or sell it on Facebook Marketplace.
Yeah, I guess so.
For an actual person, or we just keep it for vlogging.
And we just try and do some vlogs.
It was such better footage in the camera.
It was. When I watched it back, I wanted to kill myself because it was 4K. It looked great. Yeah. Anyway, thank you guys for tuning in. This was a little bit of a weird one because we'll try not to catch up with each other because we hadn't seen each other for a week.
About shit.
So
and it had some interesting topics.
Yeah.
That was kind of a bit. Yeah.
You know what? Between us recording, because we're going to record a second one tomorrow. Between us recording that and tomorrow, I'm going to put up a quick questionnaire and see if anyone's got anything to talk about.
Yeah.
Because then
I don't know if we're going to get much because we're going to have to film it tomorrow morning.
Yeah, like 10.
Yeah.
Is that what you're thinking?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Adam wanted to go get breakfast actually tomorrow morning, but I don't know if I'm going to have time. So
could do if he wants to go earlier.
Yeah,
anyway, thank you for watching.
Thanks
Appreciate
for watching,
it.
guys. Episode 4 in the books. Yeah, we had previously recorded another episode for episode 4, but we didn't like it. So
yeah, so
here we are.
Here we are.
At 10:30 on a Sunday night.
Keen to go to bed. That's
Keen
what I'm.
to sleep.
I am looking forward to snoozing.